Hello, everyone out there in the science world. Today we are learning about water tension and surface tension, and we are also learning a little bit about what water does when it lands on a slope. So we're starting with water tension, and then we are getting into what happens to water on a slope. You have a hyperdoc here, and each one of these pictures is an activity. So you can start anywhere you want with any activity you want, with the exception of Screencastify. This needs to be your last one because this is what you're going to turn in. And your second to last one will be this 3, 2, 1 chart. So essentially, you're going to be using this, 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 and this to get your information for your 3, 2, 1 chart. So you'll be filling in a 3, 2, 1 chart of 3 things that you learned, 2 things you found interesting, and 1 question you have, and recording that on Screencastify. So let's start with the learning. First off, you can go in any order you want, but you'll click on the image, and then you'll click the blue link to open it up. So this first one happens to be a reading in FOSS. So you'll click on the image of our critter there on top of the water, and then open up FOSS. You may have to sign in, but it loaded for me. So you'll read pages 6 and 7 on FOSS here about surface tension. Then you will go to this, click here, and you will click on water tension, and here's the student definition of water tension. You will read through this, looking at the pictures very closely of what surface and water tension are. After you read through those, you will X out. Mythbusters, this is a YouTube video of some crazy guys that are trying to mimic this mollusk lizard here and walk on water. So you'll see if they are able to actually get themselves to walk on water using the creations that they have made. Again, just click the blue link. Next, here is the try at home section. When you click on the try at home, and I'm going to click away from it so you can see what it says here. It says try at home investigation 1.2. Here's where you will use the supplies that were sent home to actually try a water tension experiment. So you'll click on it, and you'll click on the YouTube link. It will be me coming at you with a 5-minute clip of how to make and operate the experiment with coins. You will absolutely love that one, and you have the supplies to do it. So check that one out. So do the experiment. We're going to skip over the middle one. Again, we said that'll be our last one. Here's a FOSS interactivity. So you will put water in these droppers into the cup here and see what happens. And also there may be coins in that one as well. So check that out. Again, that's on FOSS. So you may have to sign in. When I click it though, I can just click the blue link and get right in. Another reading from FOSS right here. This time it's pages 8 and 9. This is where does water go? So click on that one to read with the FOSS, just like we did up above. And then lastly, one more try at home investigation. You will see what happens to water on a slope. So give that a try. Click on this and watch that YouTube video. So those are the learning pieces of our Hyperdoc. After you finish the learning pieces, you are going to open up a 3, 2, 1 chart. So you will click to open up a 3, 2, 1 chart. You will have to make your own copy, so you get your very own copy of the 3, 2, 1 chart. Notice that your job will be to fill in 3 things that you learned. So just click in the box and type in the 3 things that you learned right here. 2 things that you found interesting. And then 1 thing that you still have a question about. So maybe after doing all this water tension, maybe after watching the videos, reading the books, and trying those experiments, you still have a question. And you should have a question. You need a question, so put it right there. After you fill in our 3, 2, 1 chart, keep this tab open because you are going to go up to Screencastify and click on the link here for Screencastify Submit. Now, I have another thing running, so I don't think I'll be able to actually hit record, but you will be able to. You will hit record, then you will go back to your tab that says 3, 2, 1 chart. You will go through your 3, 2, 1 chart. You will read me off of your chart, the 3 things that you learned, the 2 things you found interesting, and the 1 question that you still have. You will then submit it through Screencastify, just like we do with Words Their Way. If you don't know how to do this, follow the prompts. It will totally help you, but you will click record, then you will go back to this tab and simply read through this. You will be on your screen and we will see what you wrote. The only people that will see this are myself or Mr. Jewell, so know that no other students will be seeing your videos, but this is how you'll turn in what you have learned for the day. Again, follow the prompts on there, you've got it. If you have never done a Screencastify on Words Their Way yet, go to this one here and it'll show you a similar tutorial. So this is where you could see a tutorial of Words Their Way. It's the exact same thing, except today you're going to be doing the 3-2-1 chart for science. I hope that makes sense. This is the little tutorial video of how to do our water tension hyperdoc. Friends, this is going to be a 2-day assignment. So you have a couple days to do this. Take your time, do a couple today, do a couple the next day, and then turn it in by using a Screencastify recording. All right, as always, reach out to me if you have any questions. I am totally happy to help.